So you admit that I'm right then? Yes?
Actually, no. On a Saturday night on the main floor, it's a pretty tame.
And what if I went on a Sunday night instead?
Mom, can you pass the mashed potatoes, please?
Nope, nope, I'm not dropping this. So what happens there on a Sunday night?
Older Eben and Smith enter. Older Eben has a bag full of what basically amounts to random pieces of junk. Smith is mortified. The two talk as they walk across the stage.
Can you believe all this stuff I won tonight at X-Rated Bingo?
I had forgotten what a Sunday night was like at Dorothy's.
Ugh, come on, relax. You might have won a game or two if you'd gotten more than one bingo card to play on.
Can we just drop the subject now? I need to try, somehow, some way, to get the image I just saw out of my head. And I don't know how I'm going to do that.
I offered to give you one or two of my extra cards.
No, that's fine. I didn't want any of those cards seeing the way you degraded yourself to get them.
Oh, please. I did not degrade myself.
Oh, get an extra card for each article of clothing you are willing to remove while you play.
Well, if you got it, flaunt it.
I really thought you would just remove your shirt. Maybe strip down to your underwear. I just never imagined you would.
Older Eben and Smith exit.
So what happens there on a Sunday night?
I don't think I've ever been there on a Sunday night. I think they're closed then, actually. Now, can you pass the mashed potatoes?
I don't know. Can I?
By now, Alice is sitting by Kyle's computer playing a game. There's a knock.
Door's open. Come on in.
Alice's friend Janet enters.
Alice, how did you get off for Easter Sunday?
How was it?
Quiet for the most part. Know what the worst part is of working Easter Sundays, though?
What?
The few customers you get are the types of customers who come in shopping on Easter Sunday.
At least the store closed early.
Yes, in those last 15 minutes. That's when everyone decided to come in shopping. I had one woman who could hear just fine until I said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, we're closing in 5 minutes." Then all of a sudden she's Helen Keller. What's wrong?
My brother is deaf, so...
Oh, shit. That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just brings back memories of when we were kids and people made fun of him.
What are you playing on the computer?
Duke Nukem?
Oh, yeah, that's politically correct.
So did you see the president's latest speech on TV?
Oh, no.
Don't get me started on that. Wait, did you vote for him?
No.
Good. I mean, what an idiot. And people act like, oh, how can you all hate him? The things that he is doing. I mean, at least he's just a village idiot. His heart might be in the right place. At least he might think his heart is in the right place. But he is surrounded by such evil, horrible people. It makes my blood boil.
I'm so tired of people making fun of our president. I mean, he talks simply, but he has a folksy charm, you know?
Janet, I don't vote. The system is broken. None of them give a flying fuck about any of us. Democrat, Republican, whatever.
But it's not an easy job. Most of the people bashing Bush wouldn't be any good at it. Can you imagine the press covering your every move? Your every word? We would all be screwing it up, left and right.
True.
It's not a job I would want. I tell you that.
The one thing I will say for this country is that people have always voted for the right man at the right time. Even when I didn't vote for the person who won, the voice of the people was heard. And whoever was elected turned out to be the right man for the job at the time he was elected.
Even Nixon?
All right. Yes, even Nixon. But this man, this Bush, he wasn't even elected by the people.
He was appointed.
Exactly. He did not win the popular vote. Hell, we don't know if he even won the Electoral College vote because of all those shenanigans in Florida. So here we are, stuck with a man who was not selected by the people. Indeed, very likely someone who will be proven to have been the wrong man for the job this time. It's an unprecedented moment in our country's history.
Do you see where I can't get it from?
Kyle, there are many times when I go out to the garage and just sit there and wait for these two to calm down. You have no idea what it's like walking into a room when they are watching the news.
Oh no, I think I can imagine that.
Blackout. Lights come back up. Eben, Mother, Father, and Kyle are sitting at the table looking at photo albums.
And here's Eben drinking his first beer.
Weirdest baby photo I have ever seen.
Eben was like 2. The phone rang.
So I went to go answer it.
Next thing I know, Eben's snatching the bottle and taking a chug of it.
Tell me, Eben, is there a history of alcoholism in your family?
Drank 3 beers yesterday. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, and here's a picture immediately after. Eben spitting it all up.
Yeah, I walked into the room and there's my son looking like old Yeller.
Speaking of old dogs, photo of Macduff.
My mother's dog.
We went to pick a dog as a birthday present for my mother. Eben was 4 years old. Anyway, that dog ran up to Eben, and they connected immediately. So that was the dog we got my mother.
Grandma died. Macduff came to live with us.
Most expensive pet I ever owned. Thousands of dollars spent on dental work and all sorts of things.
Dog died a little over a year later.
Still one of my favorite pets.
How'd the dog die?
We went away every summer to go camping in Maine.
It was our version of camping. 30-foot trailer. We had a TV and a VCR in the living room. Another TV and VCR in the bedroom.
Computer in the hall closet.
Oh, really roughing it.
Well, I didn't like the idea of spending summers home. It'd be awkward running into all my students everywhere I went to.
Anyway, we had to winterize the trailer, and Macduff hated traveling in the car, so we had my friend Mavis. She and her husband will be here any minute. We had her coming in to look after the dog. Anyway, she let Macduff out in the backyard. And a few minutes later, Macduff had curled up and died peacefully in her sleep.
Wish I had been home.
There's a knock at the door. Ralph and Mavis come in with dessert.
Oh, Kyle, these are our friends, Ralph and Mavis. Ralph and Mavis both worked with my husband at the school. This is Eben's friend from college, Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Sir? What branch of the military did you serve in?
Marines. How did you know?
My brother was in the Air Force. He had a hard time shaking that sir thing, as well as adjusting back to civilian life.
So, what did you two, or do you two, do at the school?
I teach math.
My best subject in school.
My worst. I have like a 4th grade level of knowledge of math.
I'm sure you're not that bad with math.
No, I had him as a student. Trust me. He was bad at math.
And I teach 9th grade history, a subject Evan was very good in.
You.
So, Kyle, what do you do?
I work in the computer department at SUNY Potsdam.
Good, good. So you finished college then?
Yes.
Eben didn't. Got like halfway through.
Taking a break.
Relax. My niece took a break from college and she's fine. She's a store manager at a Foot Locker now.
So she never went back to school, I take it?
No. Oh, looking at old family photos?
Yes, I was just hearing the story of Macduff.
Oh my God. That poor, poor dog. Again, I am so sorry.
It's fine, Mavis. It's fine.
I mean, you had told me she never climbed stairs, so I honestly didn't know the risk.
Wait, what?
That's enough.
I mean, I would never have let the dog stay outside by herself for so long had I known. I figured she'd rather be outside in her yard than cooped up in the house, so I went home to do a few things before I went back to feed her dinner.
What's this about climbing?
Her climbing up on your pool deck.
Wait, seriously? What the fuck here?
You kinda didn't tell Evan the whole story there?
Yeah, to soften the blow.
Oh, good going, Mavis.
Well, it was years ago. Eben could handle the truth now, don't you think?
No, absolutely not.
Wrong. Absolutely yes.
Macduff climbed up on the pool deck.
I am so sorry.
But really, the dog never climbed stairs, so I would have done the same thing, really. How long was she left alone for?
2-3 hours?
Well, maybe not that long.
Kyle attempts to hold Eben's hand, but Eben gives him a look not to.
She must have jumped or fallen into the pool, and then she got stuck behind the ladder.
And drowned.
Mom, Dad, you knew about this?
Yeah. Again, a white lie.
Sorry.
No, I can see why you lied. I like that version of Macduff's death a lot better.
It was awful at the school. Everyone joking called Mavis the dog killer for years after that.
I still do.
No, they stopped calling me that and just started calling me the pet killer the following December. Our daughter got to keep her class's pet hamster the following winter recess. The hamster was pregnant.
Oh, shit. I can see where this is going already.
The hamster gave birth and then ate all the babies.
I'm gonna throw up.
You gonna be okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Eben walks back to the living room couch. Kyle follows him.
Oh, Lydia, guess who Mavis bumped into the other day at ShopRite?
Who?
The Talbots.
No.
Yes.
Mother, father, Ralph, and Mavis continue talking as Eben sits down on the living room couch. Kyle stands behind him, putting his hand on Eben's shoulder.
How you holding up?
Fine.
Look, it's understandable what your parents did there.
I know, absolutely. Doesn't mean I won't milk this up for a while. My mother has always been queen of the guilt trips. Now it's my turn.
Hun, no offense, but I think you would only be princess of the guilt trips on your best day.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me here. I wanted to take your hand before and comfort you, but you gave me that look.
I don't know if Mavis and Ralph have figured out my deep, dark secret yet. Easier to keep them guessing.
Yeah, I get that. They're in the other room, not looking in here. Can I hold your hand now?
Yes, please.
The two sit side by side, holding hands, looking into each other's eyes. Blackout. End of Act 1.